Welcome to the channel. Today I'm really stoked because we're launching a new series called Tools of the Trade, where I'll be exploring, revisiting, reviewing some of the best tools out there for market gardeners. Tools have been a big part of my evolution in farming, and in the last few years there's been a big surge of innovation, of new designs, of people out there pushing the envelopes with new tools to help market gardeners really evolve their farming. So with this series, what I want to do is revisit some of the classics, some of my favorite tools, but also explore new ones that are not on the market yet or coming up, and we'll have the huge privilege of meeting some of the designers behind these tools. So for this first episode, let's go meet Romain from Terrateck, and together we'll be exploring their versatile single-wheel hoe. Romain.
Hey Jim.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm really good. It's been a long time, Romain. We were together about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And Romain is the founder of Terrateck. It's a really nice tool company here in France. How about you tell us a bit more about the company, Terrateck, how you started it?
Yeah, we started the company 10 years ago, and we're designing and manufacturing tools for market gardeners. It's really professional tools, and the aim of the company is making good tools for good growers.
And so Romain is he's a really great tool designer, and what you guys have built, there's all sorts of tools that Terrateck builds, but today we're doing a deep dive on a classical, the wheel hoe. How about you tell us about the design, how it came to be?
Yeah, so we design the wheel hoes in these structures, so you have the arms of the wheel hose in the same position than the arms of your body.
Okay.
I mean, when you push the hose, you see my arms are in the same way of the hose. And then we have this frame here, so it's like a triangle here. One is for the arms, then for the tool.
Okay, so it's made ergonomically so that you're pushing your way with the tool into the ground.
Exactly, and it's a very versatile product. So we have like a bunch of tools to fit on. So you can adjust here. You have like three positions here. Regarding the size you are, you can adjust the height of the arms. Okay. And the good position with the wheel hose is to get the arms here. When you work, it's like the perfect position for your body, and you stay straight and works only with the arms. So today we're gonna talk about like 5-7 tools, but we have a bunch of maybe 20.
20 tools that goes on the wheel hoe.
I mean, on the single and double.
Okay.
But let's talk about the essential products.
Okay, great. So the first one is the
oscillating.
Yeah, oscillating stirrup hoe. So that's the classic.
You can adjust the angle of the tools with this bolt here, so you can be more aggressive on the soil and make things easier for you.
Okay.
You know? So it depends on the soil, if it's compact or soft soil, and you can adjust the angle of the tools.
Okay, I'm just gonna try it.
Enjoy.
Yeah. So a stirrup hoe on a wheel hoe is really the classical, where it's a push and pull process. And that's how you scrape the surface with the blade. So this one, obviously, it's really well adjusted. What Romain was telling me is like the pressure. So I have all my force sticking into the shaft here. So it's really easy to cultivate.
Just want to tell you that for the stirrup hose we have four sizes, so you can choose it regarding the row distance you have.
Perfect. Okay, so that's how we switch the tools. Now we're going to try the ridger. Obviously there's different depth to it, like this. Just going to kind of start, see how this goes. This is for we're going to create a ridge on a new bed. So this is obviously a tool where there's a different situation where this can be used for hilling, for trenching. Interesting. So I like this. This is easy to set, easy to operate. And there's another one that I'd like us to try.
Yeah. So JM, let me show you that tools with the Planet Junior blade. It's named Planet Junior, like the American, push hoe.
Yeah, classics.
You can use it in two ways.
Okay.
First, you can use in that direction, so it's very aggressive here. It's sharp and very aggressive. Or you can flip that tools and then work on seedling plants. So the rows are right and left of the blade, and then the ground is canalized in the middle of the blade. So you have like nearly no projection on the rows.
Okay, so you'd be protecting your side crops,
yeah.
But then you'll be bringing everything to the inside kind of
exactly.
And cutting it. These blades, would you say that growers can sharpen them to their liking?
Yeah, like you teach your students, you know. For me, it's very important to sharpen the blade every time before using it, because it makes things much more easier.
Okay, so there's two treads to put it in both ways. So I'm gonna try it here. Okay, great.
Enjoy.
Okay, so this one, it really needs to be sharp, and then it's simply gonna cut everything that comes into its way. Really nice design, really good flow. Haha, j'aime ça. Yeah, so I like this. I really like the speed at which we can come with it. It's like a knife that's really cutting, it's like a push.
Look at all those widths here.
Yeah, that's great. So different vibe than the stirrup, it's really more like...
Yeah, just the last things for the Planet Junior, we have another attachment you can just put behind, like the rake. You just put a second mounting tools, and then you can put the rake behind. So you cut and you mix behind the blade.
Okay.
So just to tell you.
Double action.
Double action.
Great.
Yep.
And the last one you want to show me is this harrow, 3 feet harrow, cultivating tool. So it's the same setup. Goes like this. And then this one would be more for kind of decompacting soil?
Yeah, decompacting, or here the soil is very soft.
Yeah.
But if the soil is very heavy, compact after a huge rain or whatever, like this one is really open the soil and like much more than a blade.
Okay.
Easier than a blade.
Okay, great.
Makes things easier.
I'll try it in a different cut. We'll go on the farm and look at a different place where it's kind of more.
If you want, we can go down and check.
Okay, let's do it. So now we're in much more clay soil, and you see how it really opens up the soil. The weeds just can't resist. Yeah, on this tool you really see the importance of the design, the ergonomics of really being able to have a lot of force going into the tool. Yeah, it's a much more aggressive tool, and I'm definitely working out now because this is heavy clay and it's a bit wet, but it's clearly doing the job. Okay, so Romain, I really like, you can see how this tool, when we really need to go deep, it's more aggressive, and you can feel what you were explaining, the power of the tool pushing downward. If there's one last thing to say about this one, this wheel hoe, why it's so interesting. Good design, obviously it's gonna last a long time, but what we're gonna show you in another video is how it can convert to being a double wheel hoe.
Yeah.
And then you're just kind of multiplying the number of options that you have for this kind of versatile tool. So Romain, thanks for thanks for showing me this. I learned a bunch. I hadn't used this one before. If people want to learn more about this tool and what you guys are up to, they can check out your website, terrateck.com.
Yeah.
And the tools are distributed in the US and Canada with, I think, Johnny Selected Seeds.
Johnny's for the US and Dubois Agri Innovation for Canada. Yeah.
Great, good. So that's it for us. Stay tuned for another show. Next time around, we'll be visiting a couple of more tools with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, JM out.
you.